Electricity powers our homes, businesses, and community. Minnesota Power's energy conservation program, Power of One, offers customized incentives, rebates, and design assistance to help businesses use energy more effectively and reach their bottom line. Our energy experts make the process of creating an energy action plan simple and attainable. Meet 4 businesses just like you that are demonstrating the power of one. Minnesota Power's representatives assisted Marsha Dairy to incorporate energy efficiency into their innovative cow barn and fully automated voluntary milking system.
VMS's voluntary milking system. Our system is automated and we utilize 2 robots to milk approximately 140 cows.
Our plan was we had 2 options. We could either milk the current facility we had till the end retirement and there'd be nothing left, or we could build a new facility and have it be here for another generation, and that was the choice we made.
It was actually very good working with Gary. Gary asked a lot of questions and he was very open to ideas about what might be considered more energy efficient. The systems that we're using that we got rebates on for the milking facility, the primary one that we targeted was lighting.
Well, the lighting that was recommended was traditional lighting for a freestall barn. Then we started looking at high efficiency lighting and found out that the rebate actually covered the cost difference between the high efficiency lighting and what we were thinking about putting in the beginning. Air curtains help ventilate the barn, so in the winter it lets air through when it's warm enough, and in summer they're down completely. And they're run by thermostats and little blower motors almost as small as the ones in your car. By making the barn as energy efficient as we can, it kept our energy costs low because we knew coming in that we were swapping energy for labor. And in order to do that on an efficient scale, we needed to keep the costs as low as we could.
So we looked at what would the future generation want to come into the dairy industry and have at their disposal for a way to keep this dairy going.
We hope to, in the next 6 months, get up to 140 cows and milking them 2.5 times a day and get a vacation.
The Duluth Entertainment Convention Center houses a complex of buildings with highly variable energy needs. The deck focused on energy-efficient upgrades and smart choices for new construction at the facility.
In the winter, of course, you're trying to keep it warm, reasonably warm. In the summertime, you're trying to keep it cool. The favorite project of mine that we did with Minnesota Power is in Pioneer Hall, which was a lighting replacement. We replaced fixture for fixture, 1,000-watt metal halide lamps with fluorescent lamps that are 460 watts per fixture. And there's actually 8 bulbs in each fixture, and we can run with 4 of those and have plenty of light. We literally never turn on the whole fixture. We have 2 circuits. And that saved us just a tremendous amount of money, great payback. The ice compressors have to run a lot less now because we're not taking the heat out that the lights were putting into the ice. They helped us achieve LEED certification in the new Amsoil arena that opened in December of 2010, and it fits in with our green mission. Minnesota Power can show you how to save, and it's going to make a difference on your bottom line no matter how big your business is. There's nothing like getting a rebate check in the mail a month or so after the project's done. It's kind of nice.
Power is a major cost for International Build-Right, located in International Falls. Build-Right started by addressing lighting and air movement issues in their plant.
We have operations that are bringing lots of power into the plant and able to save energy savings anywhere is going to be able to keep us more competitive with the market. Some of the updates that we recently done are the high efficiency lighting that we've installed in the plant, and also changed over our hydropulper from an old belt drive system to a new gearbox drive, making that a lot more energy efficient, and also installing variable frequency drives on several of our fans and pumps throughout the plant. VFDs that we installed on our various pumps have saved up to 50% of the motor cost of running these things and able to be more efficient.
Recycled raw materials enable Build-Right products to be greener and even stronger.
Well, not only is it better for our environment, but it also helps bond our board, giving us a stronger board. With these rebates, we were actually able to do these updates and actually make these goals achievable. Minnesota Power was able to step in, analyze where these savings could be put into place and where they could be most effectively used.
Security Jewelers has been a northern Minnesota tradition for over 80 years. When it came to improving retail lighting at Security Jewelers, Minnesota Power offered some great ideas, and even a surprise or two.
Well, our old lighting was probably here from the 1940s, and it was due for a little change. We wanted to have a very bright, full spectrum light for our jewelry And in our gift department, we wanted the lighting to be very warm and inviting. And they showed us a way to accomplish both. Well, the Minnesota Power representative came in and did an analysis of the lighting that we had, and then came back a couple days later and showed us the cost savings that we would incur, plus showed us that we would have the exact lighting that we were looking for. The first thing we noticed was the effect on the customers. We had customers coming in saying, "Boy, I really like your new carpet," and there was no new carpeting. And the brightness and the brilliance was amazing. It was a joy to look at. Even for us and our employees, the change was dramatic. The conversion really was great to do, but having the rebate was really the icing on the cake, because that helped in the cost of doing the conversion, and then the 31% savings after the fact really made the package really attractive for us. We were thrilled with the entire process. Everything went smooth. The results came as predicted, and we couldn't be happier.
Hi, I'm Al Hodnick, and thank you for taking the time to learn more about our conservation program. Minnesota Power is highly committed to working with businesses of all types on energy savings through the Power of One conservation program. Minnesota Power understands that the vitality of businesses within the region helps to ensure a thriving, robust regional economy. The Power of One initiative is best measured through the eyes of our customers in terms of their success. Minnesota Power looks forward to working hand in glove with businesses as they work on their operational efficiency and storefront appearance.
Minnesota Power is dedicated to helping our customers get the most for their energy dollar. Take the first step in managing your business's energy use. Visit us at mnpower.com/onebusiness to complete a pre-application today. The Power of One. It begins with you.